go. Hello everybody, my name is Stephanie. I'll be your captain and storyteller for the SS Fauna. For your safety, we do ask that you remain seated with all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And parents, please supervise your children so we don't take any unexpected turns or dives on our voyage to Storybook Land. And up ahead, we get to see the mouth of Monstro the whale from Pinocchio. But don't worry, he's going to be doing us a huge favor and transporting us to the magical land of Storybook Land. So let's all say thank you to Monstro the whale. Thank you, Monstro. He's a nice little whale when he wants to be.
That's the serious part?
Yeah. And now that we are in Storybook Land, all good stories begin with a once upon a time. And once upon a time, there lived a big bad wolf. And we get to see his house on our left-hand side, where he was always chasing those three little pigs who live across the way on our right-hand side, in their house made of straw, sticks, and 100% wolf-proof bricks. And as we make this strange turn into our next story, we get to see our next house on our left-hand side, being the quaint English village where our good friend Alice lives, where she followed a white rabbit down a rabbit hole into Wonderland. The story just got curiouser and curiouser from there.
C'est Alice.
And on our right-hand side in the center of the canal is London Park, where Peter Pan took Michael, John, and Wendy Darling to Neverland. With a little bit of help from our good friend Tinkerbell and her magic pixie dust, they never, ever had to grow up.
Avec les darlings, c'est dans
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
And up ahead, we get to see the city of Octobob, where a street rat named Aladdin goes into the beautiful Princess Jasmine in the market, and they fell in love. And they live happily ever after in the Sultan's palace above those hills. And up ahead, we get to see the beautiful, dazzling, twinkling lights in the archways, where Aladdin took Princess Jasmine on a magic carpet ride over to the side and underneath them to see a whole new world. What a romantic first date, and that just shows that true love really exists.
Happy birthday!
And up ahead, we get to see the Cave of Wonders and Mystery, where there's tons and tons of treasure, but more importantly, a genie's lamp, which legend has it, if you rub the lamp, a genie will appear and grant you 3 wishes. So let's make a wish to hope it comes true. And luckily for our good friend Snow White, those wishes do come true, because on our right-hand side, we get to see the beautiful cottage where she found her 7 dwarfs after escaping from the evil queen. And on our left-hand side, we get to see the blue roof chateau that belonged to the evil stepmother of Cinderella, where she forbade her from going to the ball in the castle above and locked her in there. But her fairy godmother came to the rescue with a little bit of magic and granted her that wish with a whole new dress and carriage. But if you look closely on their bridge, you can see her carriage turning into a pumpkin, because the time is after midnight and the magic is wearing off.
C'est pas le château de Disneyland.
Non, c'est Blanche-Neige. Ah bon, j'allais dire Cendrillon. Je l'étais pas du tout. Non, non.
No, we switch it up sometimes.
And on our left-hand side, we get to see these beautiful, colorful, luscious quilted plants that kind of make you want to go to sleep. And they're inspired by a 1933 silly symphony classic of Lullaby Land, where the best places to make your wishes come true are in your dreams. And now you may be wondering, why are all of our plants and trees so small here in Storybook Land? And that's because our good friend Tinkerbell used her magic pixie dust and told them they never, ever had to grow up. And that's one of the many reasons why this is one of Walt Disney's favorite places. And beyond this next archery, we get to see our next stop from the Winds of the Willows, where Mr. Toad, Mole, and Rat live in their manor. Unfortunately, folks, Jay, Thaddeus Toad, is not home right now. He's actually on one of his wild adventure rides in Fantasyland, so be sure to give him a big wave hello the next time you see him. And up ahead, we get to see the city of Arendelle, where 2 sisters, one born with magical powers and one born without, conquered their differences with the power of true love. So let's say hello to Anna and Elsa and her ice palace above those mountains. And up ahead, we get to see the Alpine village where the woodcarver Geppetto lives, where he wished to the blue fairy for his puppet Pinocchio to turn into a real live boy. And on the Disney Monstro the whale, that wish did come true, and they lived happily ever after. And on our left-hand side is Hocus Tree, close from Frozen, Rio's big summer
Ah,
vlog.
c'est la cabane où ils vont dans la neige là.
Our
C'est
next
chez
and
Hocken.
final stop here in Storybook Land is going to be of our favorite little mermaid named Ariel, who fell in love with one Prince Eric. And we get to see his castle on our right-hand side, and where Ariel traded her fins for thieves. And on our left-hand side, beyond the waterfall, is the underwater city of Atlantica, where he, Titan, and Ariel live. Now, folks, just keep closing to the dock. Remember to keep all hands and fingers inside the boat at all times. And please remain seated until I give the count of 3. We're all going to stand together in the center of the boat for balance, so none of us have to take a trip under the sea. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have a magical rest of your night here.